Hello and welcome back, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more SPAZ2. Alright, so we have the zombie apocalypse thing, it's happened. They're over here, apparently. That's the bad guy, the zombie alpha. He has threat level of 147, he's level 51, rather scary. And he's currently killing one of my little derps, my vassal, Mrs. Rook, or Ms. Rook. The starbase, this is the thing we have to kill. I don't know actually what happens if we just straight up kill it. If we just go and kill it right now. It spawned right next to us, which is really unfortunate. But, yeah, we're way over here in the middle of nowhere. And I don't recall, it's actually been a couple days since I played this last. I have an ally who is threat level 20 being attacked by someone who's threat level 37. I'm at 44. I've got Din Seeker is down here. I remember I was trying to help. That's right, I was trying to recruit Duke Starskip from this other faction. And I think that recently, if I remember correctly, we were at maximum faction size. Yeah, 16 out of 16 right now. We need to expand again. There's only one member right now, it's the Zombie Alpha. Zombie Hive 100, Zombie Base Expansion 0, your threat 44, your base expansions 25. Zombie provinces 1 times 3. I don't know what the times 3 means. Your provinces 4 times 5. I guess is that kind of like how it's calculating our strength or something versus theirs? I don't know. Anyway, eventually we're gonna have to go fight those guys. Frankie Nader, 39 out of 61 reasons. We can still offer tribute to you. Just out of curiosity, if I were, this guy's got threat 109. And I would need 22 opinion. I could do that. I think we should kick out, well, let's just let's just be proactive and make sure that nobody comes to the defense of this foolish person who is suiciding themselves over here with threat level 28, and let's just kick Ms. Rook out of the faction. So Ms. Rook, sorry woman, but you are out. Ms. Rook.
Hello there.
Can I not kick you from the faction from this interface? Is it because you're in combat? It's not letting me offer or do it. Yeah. So apparently because she's in combat, I can't do that. Well, I don't really want to do this fight. I think that Starmower Man is gonna get killed because if I remember correctly, I probably already tried this fight once, or I was hesitating on which one I wanted to do. But this guy being 37 versus 109, I'd much rather have the 109 Frankie Nader. So, let's, ooh, look at that. There's, 8,000 scrap available in that bandit hive. Let's do this. I'm going to check my faction status, because naturally I've been playing a solo campaign of this, because, you know, you do. I'm going to move to the scrap, and I'm going to pay attention to where Frankie Nader goes, and we're going to wait like 10 seconds so that battle between Ms. Whatever. Are you going to go here? I think he's attacking. Are you assisting? Join fight, join other, or fight everyone. So I'm trying to decide. There's 3 different factions here. Who's fighting who? Is it a 3-way battle? Is it?
Can I have your autograph?
I can join my ally. If I click on my ally, I can join on his side. If I click on Duke Scars, no, the orange guy, Frankie Nader. I'm gonna try joining fight on Frankie Nader because I can't imagine it would actually make me hostile to my own faction member, would it? Let's find out. 2 people got happy there, so it looks like Frankie Nader actually came to my ally's aid. Cool, Frankie Nader's a bro. He wants to join the faction. That's basically what's happening. So I don't remember this ship's guns. I do remember that I was really annoyed for a long time about my weapons in this campaign, but now I have good weapons. I got Mac Cannon, Particle Hose, that kind of stuff. I have a lot more experience lately with ramming, and also there were some great comments on some of the initial videos about the different ways that you can actually ram people into asteroids, which, oddly enough, I had never considered. I just always tried to ram right into them, you know? But yeah, ramming them into rocks seems pretty cool. I've also had a little bit more time to like strategize out the different types of builds or core layout that I like. Lately I've been going with a 3 wide nose, 3 wide tail, and then just 1 in between. I'll give you an example what that looks like. So yeah, not much loot there. So Duke, Scar, Skip, rather unhappy. It's sad. But Frankie Nader is now at 63 out of 62. So if that woman be dead, she's not dead. Unfortunately, these guys are both fighting the zombie. That's probably going to be 2 zombies now. Fantastic. We just find someone who's near the bottom of the list then. How about the Scowler? He's occupied. How about Mr. the Dutch with threat level 38? Sorry, bro. Probably maybe you should have checked to see if they own any star bases or anything. Frankie Nader, I want you to join my faction. Okay, looking at star bases, I currently own just 1, so good. So I'm not over my number. I want to get back to my own space soon. And I also want to take the time to look through the part catalog a little bit more and figure out exactly how this boat's built. Let's take a peek at our ship. What do we have? We got a sniper cannon on the front. We've got particle hose on the left, defender pair, and an ion shotgun, Mac hammer. So twin Mac hammers on the right, bomber hanger on the tail. How the stars look. 1 star, 2 star, 1 star, no star, no star, no star. Not that great. 2 2-star watchtower things. We've got 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. So the interior, these ones have more adjacencies. These 2 and this one. So I've got 3, 3, 3. Makes sense. And then the middle core gets 4 bonuses. It's not a bad layout. But I think I'm going to go with eventually going into this 3 long. And the reason for that is you eventually end up with 15 cores. And so the idea being 3 in the tail with a 1 big 3 section part, a 3 section nose, and then that gives you 3, 3 with 9 single cores down the center. You lose a lot of the synergy bonuses, but you can load up 3 core parts on the left and the right, and then you still have a little 1 tile, 1 tile, 1 tile, 1 tile on the edges of the nose and tail for like miniguns or flat cannons or something. It's pretty solid. Lose a lot of base stats by doing that, but I have found it to work quite well. So, is there anything in particular I'd want to replace right now if I could? I'd like to get some better stars. Also, the factions definitely do have specific perks. In my solo session that I did, I think it was, I was playing with a lot of the yellow faction stuff, the Watch Spires, and yeah, looking at this, you can see that they have 1 turning and 1 thrust by default, even a 0-star core. So these guys are like good for maneuverability. The Phototronics, I think that their base perk is, I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to tell here, but yeah, it's pretty cool. What do we got going on here? Let's head to a starbase. It's a bounty on me right now for 298. Got some phone calls apparently happening. We're not going to repair here. Let's just trade and see if we can get rid of that part. Markup's 91%. Seems fine. I remember at one point we were pretty low on resources. Love to find some better equipment. Double ion shotgun nose. Triple omni cannon in the center nose piece. Okay, again, what would I replace if anything? We're supposed to be... Well, we're not really supposed to be building anything. We're not playing the Twitch series where I'm supposed to be building a carrier, so I can build whatever the hell I want. Defender pair on the left wing. That's pretty weak. No stars. No stars on the ion shotgun left wing. I'd like to have like some miniguns or something. These are all engines. All that it's offering me is a regular missile. It's 2 stars, though. The engine piece was the 1-star bomber hanger. Mac hammer. So call waiting from Ms. Rook. Unfortunately, one of your fellow captains has joined the undead Armada. Yeah. Knew that was going to happen. The Scowler. And Sad Jester. So we're down probably 13 out of 16 right now. Yikes. Again, having them spawn right next to me is horrible because 3 people just went to defend against the zombie alpha and they all just got converted. They're not strong enough to deal with it. So this guy's going to continue to expand. We're going to have to probably... I don't know. We're gonna have to expand away or somehow pull together all the strongest people. What if I take the new guy that we just hired with the high threat? Where did he go? It wasn't Star Mower Man. It was Frankie Nader. Why in the hell is Frankie Nader's threat down to 27? I feel like as soon as I hired him, he suddenly became stupid weak. And that seems to happen quite often. I don't understand. He was at like 110 threat. And now he's not. I don't get it. Weird. No one's harvesting this. I'll harvest it. 400 scrap, sure. We shall take it. Apparently, one of the people who died was a starbase, which means I have 2 starbases. How about I give the starbase to Frankie Nader? Because he was high threat. Level 36. No, I'm going to give it to Din Seeker. Retreat from battle plus 40. Whatever. You can have it anyway. Check out the wares in this location. We got a 3-part nose, range beam. I don't have a 3 nose yet. I've got 2 in the front right now. Range beam. That's a weapon I've never actually used. This thing's got some bonus to thrust, bonus to capacitor, and bonus to reactor. 72.5 armor. Could be fun. Could be fun to make a ramming ship. I don't think I could afford this even if I tried. Besides, I'd have to sub out my nose, which is currently a sniper cannon, which I quite like. There's actually another sniper cannon available. This is another 2-head. So certain weapons require a minimum of 2 slots. Notice how this one's got 2. So sniper cannons, particle hoses, mag hammers, pulsars. Those are all going to be 2-part connection things. Do you have anything in the way of wings, sir? You got a double laser wing. You've got... What's my engine again? Oh, it's a bomber hangar. Right wing is the mag hammers. You don't really offer me much of anything that I want, either. Orange guy is hostile to us. We're not at war. Hey, out of curiosity, would the yellow guys consider an alliance? No. Does anyone not hate me? I think they're pissed because I keep stealing all their stuff. But you know what happens. Omni laser. Mag hammer on the left. No, that's an engine piece. Zapper pod, leech beam. Not a lot of choices here. Alright, let's try the part catalog. We will go for a left-wing replacement, preferably small, because I want to get rid of the Defender pair and the Ion Shotgun. Both don't really particularly appeal to me. I'd rather have either a 2-part to replace it, or... So let's go small or medium. Any faction. Let's toggle all weapons. What would I prefer? So far, we're going for like more of a physical thing. I wouldn't mind another sniper cannon, particles, mag hammer. Shotguns are okay. I wouldn't mind if a minigun showed up. I would take a minigun. So we got a double minigun. I don't know if I really want 2, do I? Got a mag hammer 20,000 light years away. Pretty cheap one. 1-star particle hose. A little bit more capacitor and reactor. Let's see. It's in the location. The location's Fat Finger. Fat Finger. It would be great if we could buy that. I'm gonna go buy that. So yeah, in my my solo series, solo campaign, I played Ms. Gazer. You totally joined my faction. Join my faction. As I mentioned, I was playing with the Watch Spire stuff, the Yellow Faction's equipment, and I made a ship that could literally go like 120 was the speed that it would fly at while I was driving around. It was crazy. It was so fast I could barely handle the thing, and I really enjoyed it a lot. So let's compare. It's like if we swapped in this mulch core, we would lose some turn and some thrust, but we'd gain cap. I find it very confusing mentally for me. It'd be faster to compare this one and then hover over these, but I always get it backwards because in this case it's showing green on the thrust and the turning, which means that this one here has more. But that makes me think, oh, this is good. I should sub it in. It's visually it's backwards in my head, so I usually end up having to go like this, and then I can clearly see, okay, if I take this over this, then I'm going to lose these things. But in order to continue to compare, I've got to constantly cycle them out, which is I should just somehow figure out how to, process it properly. Anyway, there was a left hook particle hose that I wanted, right? He only has one for sale. No, wait, what? Wasn't it a particle hose? I think it was. Let me just confirm that that's what I was looking at. Search, we should be, yes. The fat finger left. Fat finger is the location, excuse me. Starbase. Trade. Markup's only 77%. I'm not really sure if this means that I'm paying 77% of the market price or if I'm getting 177% of the market price. Am I still paying a premium? I'm not really sure. But anyway, I have no spare parts to sell, so I'm gonna have to ditch some stuff. Looks like we need 200 goons to maintain our ship right now, so let's sell 8 of them. I'm willing to go down to like 100 res. And does that give me enough then to buy? And also, if I'm going to swap out my left wing, we can get rid of the defender pair and the ion shotgun in favor of the chicken hook left 1 star. Yes, we can buy it. Let's go assemble a ship. We'll pop you off. Let's grab you to here, you to here. Almost symmetrical. It's starting to look kind of pretty. Twin particle hoses on the left, sniper cannon in the front, twin Mac hammers on the right. So these guys will probably end up training onto to strike craft that are flying around. And if I rotate, bank hard enough to the right while lining up my Mac hammers, then they'll turn and they'll fire across the ship as well. Meanwhile, we're launching not ion bombers, regular bombers out the back. So they're going to help take down strike craft. They're going to help take down enemy hull. And then sniper cannons, just because it's the best thing I could find at the time. So it's a very, very physical damage focused thing. But here's my argument for why I like particle cannons so much and why I think they're actually kind of overpowered. If you look at a particle hose, excuse me, that's what they're called, and you consider the fact that with the Icon Legend, again, you have 100% damage multiplier on green, 50% on yellow, 25% on red. So you compare something like a particle hose that does 8 DPS for me right now. Okay, so 8 DPS. That means that against yellow, I'm doing half of that, which is 4 DPS, and against red, I'm still doing 2 DPS. Compare that to the ion shotgun we just got rid of, which was like 1 point something DPS. The damn particle hose still does 2 DPS to shields. So who cares if it does red damage to shields? It's still good, and it's useful against hull where the ion shotgun becomes useless. So I feel like the particle hose just it gives you everything. It gives you range. It's great against strike craft. It kills enemy ships. It can strip shields. It takes a little bit of time sometimes, but what we'll do is we'll kind of kit out our strike craft with some more, a little bit of extra actual take down enemy shield stuff. So let's see, you are a 6 command. I've got room for a 4th 6 command strike craft. Let's go down to the medium tier strike craft. We've got level 2 mule, level 1 flora. I think I've been just using floras everywhere, right? Flora, 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 flora. Flora, 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 the explorer Dora. So what are these guys kitted out with right now? Anyway, the Flora has a Zapper Pod, so that's shields, Omni laser shields, minigun, Zapper pair, defender pair. We change this at all? I don't want to change any of that stuff. Definitely the Zapper Pod is good. I like that. Let's go with more defense on these guys because I don't have any miniguns. I have nothing to shoot down missiles, and I really don't want my strike craft to die because I feel pretty low on resources right now. So I'd rather they be much more defensive. So twin miniguns, and let's give them. See, perfect example here. Ion SRM 0.7 DPS on this thing. That's not good. Very, very low. And then it does 0% damage to these. Yeah, I think 1 Zapper pair, 1 defender pair is good. So just go twin miniguns. Swap them all in with the twin minigun layout. Sometimes navigating these menus gets a little confusing because you gotta go like 3 layers deep to find what you're looking for. Alright, so we got a defender. I think that's what the defender. I can't remember which one's which, but one's a defender, one's an aggressor, defender, aggressor, defender, aggressor, defender, aggressor. Twin miniguns dial all the way down, and then strike craft or strike craft for the strike craft, little derp strike craft. Let's head back to our base and continue to consider expanding. Anything in this trade inventory that I would like? I need to get better cores. Need more cores as well. Ooh, another particle hose. Don't mind if I do. Honestly, I would much prefer to have particle hoses over Mac cannons. So we're gonna go here. That bandit hive has a lot of resources too. See if we can buy that other thing. The trade. Please don't tell me you've cycled it or restocked. That's one thing I always forget to check. The right-wing particle hose in exchange for my right-wing no-star chicken hook right Mac hammer. Mac hammer is 12.8 DPS versus the particle hose is 8 in my current with my current perks. So the Mac hammer is definitely going to give you more overall bang for your buck, but the fact that it is a spread shot makes it worse against strikecraft and worse, much worse against enemy ships if you're far away. You've got to broadside him. You got to get right up close to him to actually land all of that 12.8 DPS. Whereas the particle hose is pretty damn accurate from 320 distance versus 180. So I feel like even though the particle hose has less overall DPS than the Mac hammer, man, particle hoses are just crazy. So we're gonna swap it in. Now we have we have 3 particle hoses, a Mac hammer, and a sniper cannon. I am gonna probably end up continuing to just put particle hoses on everything. Double shotgun on the right is... This is where it's a little bit confusing as well. A double shotgun, it lists it at 4.8 DPS. Each shotgun does 4.8 DPS, so it's actually not 4.8. It's actually 9.6 versus the Mac hammer right at 12.8. But, hey, it is what it is. Shall we fight this bandit? Everyone loves it when you fight a bandit. And there was a res field or something? Yeah, that I wanted to get. That's gonna get looted by somebody for sure. Do we want to fight this bandit and help out, or do we want to go get that res field? Honestly, I think we make more overall progress. Unless I can, like, recruit some of these guys. Oh, yeah. Jerry's all for it. I've been wanting to invite Jerry. And this guy? Anyone else want to join? Can't invite governors. Well, you can, but it's pretty damn unlikely. The Moon Man. He would pretty much join. And we're still one faction member. Whoa. Members 15 out of 20. When did we gain another spot? Did they do it? They did it. I think I told them I wanted them to build here, and they actually went out and did it. Alright, we need to upgrade this damn starbase. Ah, okay, so it wasn't that someone died and then I got the starbase back. It was that somebody built it, and it was assigned to me automatically. So I think the only time that happens is when a neutral party builds it. If a neutral person builds it for me, it goes to the faction leader. If a person that's part of my faction builds it, they automatically become the owner of the starbase. So, cool. Cool, that's really good. That means we can hire some more people. We should do that. Captain Pissed Off. You know, you're better than no one, so since you're here, let's turn on our afterburners, go a little bit quicker, and then let's just chase him. Ah, he's quick, damn. Fine, I'm gonna go invite this guy. Here, take, tiny bit of res. How much? My gosh, you want like 40 res? That's a lot. That's like 200 scrap worth. What if I give you scrap? Is this the same ratio? Yep, about 200 scrap. By the way, I think I mentioned in like episode 1 that I thought the ratio was 6 to 3 to 1, but it is 5. 5 res is worth... 1 res is worth 5 scrap, 1 goon is worth 3 scrap. That is the rough trade ratio. And I suppose I could use that information to figure out what the markup numbers mean. Or the 1 and 2.
We should do lunch.
Okay, I could grab one of these guys and have him help me kill the bandit hive versus the solo encounter. Solo encounter, 55 threat. Pretty sure we could take it. There's a lot of experience to be had there. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. Next episode, though... Oh, hey, I get to fight some bandits, apparently. But, yeah, I'll be back same time, same place later on. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.